Welcome back to the Notre Dame Anti-Dynasty, where rush defense is going to be the selected defensive slider for Notre Dame going to 100 after their blunder against Oklahoma. And we've got 4 different wheel spins to do. First we got tackling, then running back ability. After that, we're going to get more special teams, kickoff power. And our final one is once again going to be tackling. Remember, since that was a road loss, all of these are nerfs against me, the user. I'm now down to 10 tackling. That's going to be painful. Well, we got Michigan. They're number 3, undefeated, 99 overall last I checked, and so they're pretty good. But there's going to be one change to this whole thing, which I will get into shortly. So, here's the change. Initially, I had a different consequence for this, but I don't think that was enough. So what I'm doing is, because they lost to 25 or more to an unranked school, they automatically, the opponent has to put in their second string offense and defense. Now for Michigan, that doesn't make much a difference here early on. 15 yards for Tyler Morris from the quarterback with an unfortunate last name. But then that happens, and that's just very unfortunate. Eric Grimes picks it up. Big time play for the Notre Dame defense. There, Jabron Payne gets the handoff, and he's going to pick up some good yards. So Notre Dame, good offensive start. Second down and 6. Tommy Davis is still your starting quarterback, has all day to throw, and he lands a dot right there to Wayne Perry inside the 10-yard line. And then 2 plays later, Jabron Payne breaks a tackle and scores the touchdown. That 10 tackling for the user is really hurting right now. Second and 10, the unfortunate last name throws an interception. That's Will Barnes, and now it's down to the QB to stop him. He does. The user gets the ankle tackle. I hate it when it happens to me. It's satisfying when I get it myself, though. Doesn't matter, Jabron Payne still scores. So Notre Dame is quickly out to a 14-0 lead. Granted, that didn't help against Oklahoma, but Oklahoma actually had their starters. Alex launches that, and bam, he's got Morris, and that's going to be a Michigan touchdown. So it's a good play. Michigan at least keeping it there. Their offense is showing some form of potential, but now I'm showing a kickoff, and you know what happens when I show special teams. Big things happen on special teams. Jansen breaks the tackle, and then he's got the wheels to go all the way. Great blocking, too. Can't knock that. I always have to shout out my blockers as an offensive lineman. So that entire Michigan drive, which we skipped and only showed the last play of, that completely went to waste because now it's a 14-point game again. So, good catch. Ooh, Cameron broke the tackle, 26 yards. Need to keep it up. First and goal, bam. Okay, so Michigan, their offense still clicking. They need to keep it up. Now, can their defense do anything? Well, Jabron Payne on the sweep, gets some blocks, and he's gone. Yep, just like that. So, Notre Dame, once again, 1 play or less, restores the lead to 14. Michigan's offense really needs to be clicking here, and it clicked the wrong way. That's Jaden Mickey. He's got the pick, he's got some room, eventually tracked down, but the 3rd turnover today for Michigan, and Tommy Davis gets the screen off. Jabron Payne breaks 2 tackles, make it 3, and he gets some blocks. One man could do it, and not in time. That's a touchdown. The lack of tackling for the user is really showing itself right now. 3rd down and 18. Forget how we got here. Just look at this. It's a chuck down the field. And of course it's an interception. Go figure. Equates to a long punt, but they actually get a return opportunity. Not the greatest. And Notre Dame has time. They don't score, but we're just going to show this play right here. Junior Tui Halamaka picks it off. And that one right there is going to end the first half. A 21-point lead for the Irish, and they get the ball to start off the second half. Now, if this was Navy playing in year 1, maybe there would be a chance of a comeback, but this isn't Navy, and this isn't year 1, and this is an interception, and Alex does get the tackle. So he has saved 2 interceptions of his from being returned, and this time it actually makes a difference. They limit Notre Dame to only a field goal, but it's still a massive deficit. Takes a big sack. Yeah, they do drive down the field a little bit, At this point, it's just a Notre Dame highlight reel. Morrison gets that pick, and yep, he's gone. Another touchdown for Notre Dame. The 7th turnover for Michigan. Now here's the question, is this because the players are bad, or I am? I can accept either one, quite frankly. Alex throws it deep. Was it really ever in question? Of course it's an interception, and of course he breaks the tackle. Picks up some extra yards. Turnover number 8, we're not even into the 4th. Jabron Payne on the counter, got some fantastic blocking, and that will chase him down. Hey, what do you know? Now we're in the 4th quarter, and he finishes what he started. Notre Dame puts up over 50 on Michigan, and Michigan is a supposedly 99 overall team. Doesn't help that all their backups are in, but even so. Alex takes a sack, worse than it could have been. Not the greatest decision. That was definitely on me. They do get a first down eventually, but throw another interception. It's 3 seconds left, and if you thought we were done, you are sorely mistaken, because Moore is going to take it all the way back for a pick 6 on the final play of the game. The 10th turnover for Michigan today. Suffice to say, their fans are happy. Who wouldn't be happy at a shellacking of Michigan? I mean, I as a Washington Husky fan would love a shellacking of Michigan. I just wish it wouldn't be Notre Dame who did it. Oh well, they did it. 48-point victory. Tommy Davis, about average. Jabron Payne, a monster. Almost 10 yards a carry, 4 touchdowns, very well deserved. And then 9 interceptions. That's 9. Throw in a forced fumble, you have another turnover. 10 on the day. I need to see what Notre Dame's turnover differential is at the end of this season, because it's ridiculous. Okay, maybe Florida. Florida, top 10, they're at home. Can they do something? Well, they're good. We know that much. Florida is actually a good team. And they're wearing their standard outfit, kind of like Michigan was wearing their standard aways. So let's get going. Kitna will be your starting quarterback, and oh, that is so incredibly unfortunate. Granted, it was a hospital pass, but for that ball to bounce around and then get picked off, that's still unfortunate. So Tommy Davis, still your starting quarterback, made a good move, getting some blocks, but not quite enough, down at about the 25, and the Gators hold them to just a field goal. So now they have a chance to maybe drive down, and bam, there you go. Paul gets across the 50-yard line into Irish territory, already in the second quarter now. Bam, big play. Florida is driving. They just need to keep it up. 2nd down and 1, they're throwing for whatever reason, and it's an interception. Jadon Mickey baited him, and he is tackled before he can go all the way. That would have been a disaster. Either way, Tommy Davis, he gets his shot, and that lob is right on the money, 20 yards. You can do that 4 more times and score, but I think the defensive lineman took it personally. 3rd down and 16, he does get it off. Jabron Payne is caught. Kind of a brutal tackle, so it's still 3-0. Florida hanging in there. Bam, catch. Russell doesn't break the tackle, but picks up like 5 more. Big time play. 3rd down and 8. Gotta convert. Kitna instead breaks out of the sack and throws an interception to Ryan Jansen. Who would have thought? 3rd down and 7. And Notre Dame goes out of bounds. What is the offense today? Can someone play, please? Kitna's rolling out. What does he do? He takes the sack. That's 4th down. Minute to go for Notre Dame. And we have special teams, and you know why we show special teams. Jansen gets some great blocks, and oh, he stepped out. He stepped out, and that's going to cost him 4 points. Only a field goal for Notre Dame, and that ends the first half. 6-0 at halftime. Now to answer one of life's most pressing questions. Can the offense do anything? Well, for Notre Dame, they at least got the first down on 3rd and long. That's kind of soul-sucking for Florida, but they still have chances to stop them until they do that. Fry picks up a 1st down on the very first play of the set of downs. And Tommy Davis keeps it, pitches it out, has Wayne Perry, and nothing but green. He enters the orange untouched, and the Irish put up the day's first touchdown, 2-score lead. And now Kitna is running for his life, takes the ankle sack, not an advised strategy. Second down and very long, he throws an interception, because why not? The turnovers are now starting to rack up for Florida. And now Tommy Davis, he's got all the time in the world. What a beautiful O-line, but they couldn't protect him forever. That's a coverage sack. Second down and 3, Kitna takes the sack, loses it, Grimes picks it up, and now he has got another turnover for him, and this time it's a score. He likewise enters untouched into that glorious end zone, and it's a 20-point lead for Notre Dame. It was nothing like this just a little bit ago. Flowers, good move, but he stepped out of bounds. First down and 10, we now have Tucker. I have no idea why he's in the game, but honestly, couldn't be worse than Kitna. I hope I didn't jinx him. First down here, 10 to go, launches deep, and it is caught in a 1-on-2. A 1-on-2, and the user gets it. That is rare, especially nowadays. Tony Tucker runs it in, and Florida has returned it to a 2-score game. So good for the Gators. Tommy Davis, he gets stuffed right there on Jaden Thomas, and Florida has a chance to draw even closer. Tucker launch, got his man. That's Paul. Ooh, what a good run after catch. Picked up like 15 more. Second down and 8. Looking, launches, caught just short of the goal line. And right here, read option again, this time hands it off, and it's a Gator touchdown. It is a 1-score game. Could Florida pull off the comeback? Well, if they could tackle, maybe, but Jabron Payne picks that up. Hey, give it up right there. Don't let them run down as much time. Tommy Davis got Chaz Wesley. That's a first down. Pushed out of bounds, helps a little bit. Second and 8, Tommy Davis looking, breaks the tackle and picks up the first. Florida still has timeouts though. Third and 12, a minute 6 to go. They need the stop, and they do, but Florida is lined up perfectly for a field goal, which they make, and it's now a 2-score ball game. So they're going to put up a fight, but in the end, it's going to be that. It's another turnover, and Notre Dame will survive. The Gators lose their hopes of a playoff berth. Essentially, they had 1 loss, and now they have 2. So Tommy Davis, great game. At least he threw the ball more often than normal. The run game was virtually non-existent, which is odd compared to the... Well, it wasn't non-existent, but there's no dynamic player. Contrary to what happened against Michigan. Defensively, I mean, Jaden Mickey did well. He got 2 picks. And on the day, there were, 6 overall? 7? I can't tell. It's kind of hard to see from where I am positioned. But it was Eric Grimes who got the fumble recovery. The scoop and score completely changed the game. 100%. And it was Junior Tui Halamaka who forced that one. So good on him. Yes, Florida. They had a shot. They legitimately had a shot. Just couldn't pull it out. And so now we enter through the final game in this triple header. This time against Ole Miss, who's 2-6. I mean, talk about underwhelming. Haven't won a single game in the SEC. Apparently, they don't mean more. They're breaking out the red today. They are on the road, but we're having both teams wear home colors. The red alternates for the Rebels. The Irishman is doing his rain dance, but there's no rain. There is, however, a punt, and another punt, and another punt. And now, finally, we're going to hit some offense with 1 minute left in the first quarter. We have a first down. That's Joshua Monroe. And Ole Miss is employing a strategy of milk the clock, shorten the game as much as possible to make sure it's close at the end. And if their offense can do anything, they'll be in good position. Harrison picks up a first down, so they're driving. 2 minutes now left in the half, and it's a touchdown for Dominique Tyree. Ole Miss takes the lead with about 2 minutes left. So far, their strategy is working. But watch out for Notre Dame, because they can pull off plays like this, and it's a quick 35 yards. It does not take long. Buckner, by the way, is back. That's Thomas again picking up another first down. With about 30 seconds left, Ole Miss trying to keep him out, but it does not work. Chaz Wesley in the back of the end zone, right under those uprights. picks up the touchdown. But Ole Miss, they're going to start playing aggressive. Oh my goodness, what a terrible decision by the Notre Dame defender. Completely misread it. And if Ole Miss can capitalize, maybe launching deep, wide open, Harrison, who gets out of bounds too. Saves the timeout. First down, King over the middle to Mills for the touchdown. And Ole Miss, assuming they don't give up a long touchdown at the end, is going to go into the half up by 7 points. Not something anyone saw coming. They do not, in fact, give up the long touchdown. They have a shot, and they get the ball to start off the second half too. The Rebels have a legit shot at pulling away on this one, which would be fantastic. But instead, they throw an interception. And that was a terrible throw too. Like, that was way behind the guy. Wouldn't have caught it even if there wasn't a defender. Buckner keeps on the option, and yeah, it's a touchdown. Ole Miss, they just completely blew it right there. So now they have to try and regroup, maybe retake the lead. Instead, they throw another interception to Ben Harper, because why not? And things are starting to come off the rails. 2nd and 5, handoff Jabron Payne, sweeping outside, good running, tackled inside the 5. But in the end, it's going to be Tyler Buckner running it in for the touchdown. And now the Irish have the lead. Ole Miss had all the momentum, and they still failed. 3rd down and 3, King takes a sack. Not a great strategy right there. And they're going to fake the punt. Harris is rolling out, and he's got a man open, and he throws it to the sideline. I mean, I know he's a punter and he doesn't have a lot of throw accuracy, but come on, man. 2nd and 13, Buckner keeping on the option, and what in the world was that? Oh my goodness, EA giving us a new chance. Ole Miss needs to capitalize, and they're into the red zone. Red jerseys in the red zone. Will it work? King on the option and loses the ball. It's Eric Grimes who picks it up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Someone has to chase him down. Will it work? Monroe will chase him down just barely, but the 3rd turnover for Eric Grimes today, and Jabron Payne puts it away. Oh, Ole Miss had the opportunity. They're still going to fight, but, oh, look at that. Had the catch, dropped it or fumbled it. I don't know what it was. Either way, it's a turnover. I did challenge it, by the way, but didn't come out. So, yeah, Notre Dame wins this one by 14 points. I can't tell what they're supposed to be. Are they supposed to dominate, or are they supposed to just barely survive? I legit can't tell. Buckner was on point today. By that, I mean he was average. Rushing game wasn't special. Receiving game, aka the passing game, wasn't special. Defensively, 10 tackles for Jaden Mickey, but he had no picks. The picks would go right there to Ben Harper, the strong safety. He had a good day today. No wonder he is player of the game. The forced fumble was also by Jaden Mickey. He did himself something good, and it was Eric Grimes who once again benefited. I don't know how that guy's always in the right spot. Well, that ends the triple header. Ole Miss and Florida had chances. Michigan was terrible. We got Texas up next, who is looking for redemption after getting shut out last year. I hope to see you there, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.